Many people look strong, capable, successful, happy, but internally they are not at peace. I know this before I have walked this. I walked this kind of journey. I lived that kind of life for many, many years. In the world's eyes, I was living what could be described as a picture perfect life. People would not have known when they were watching me deliver a keynote talk that in that same period of my life, I was on the verge of committing suicide. People would not have thought when they saw me out with my wife and children that I was lying awake at night, unable to sleep with my mind racing. Friends, family, colleagues, business acquaintances, fellow business leaders would not have had any idea of the inner turmoil, of the heaviness, of the burden that I was carrying. I've lived this. And whenever I speak to people about the outer world and the outer image that we may portray and what is going on internally, everyone appreciates and everyone recognizes that there can be such a difference between what people see and what is going on internally. I have such a burden for other people in all different walks of life, and professionally speaking, particularly for CEOs, executives, entrepreneurs, serial entrepreneurs, people with enough money to do whatever they may want to do in life. But my burden is what is going on internally, what is happening in their inner world. This burden that I have is something I don't believe it will ever go away. Because my desire is for people to truly live and experience life from a place of absolute true inner peace. And if what I'm sharing with you relates in any way to any degree, then what has been developed, the inner world first framework, I believe could allow you to start to understand what is going on in your inner world. There are 5 spheres of the inner world first framework. The first sphere, and the most important, is the inner world. The second sphere is life history. What have we been through in our life, going all the way back to childhood? What experiences are shaping our adult years and how we act and behave and think and converse with others? Number 3, close relationships. How are our relationships being affected by what is going on in our inner world? Sphere number 4, work and leadership. How is what is going on internally having an effect on how we work, how we lead? Are we able to come into the workplace? Are we able to converse with other people, being truly authentic, with absolute integrity? Or do we have a secret hidden life that we wouldn't want anyone to know about? And then the 5th and final sphere of the inner world first framework is public image. What is the image that we are portraying, whether on LinkedIn, whether on Facebook, whether in the boardroom, whether when we are with our family, when we are with our friends, when we are socializing, when we are out in public places? What is that public image? And is the public image portraying a man or a woman that internally is carrying hidden strain, burden, potentially guilt, potentially shame, potentially feeling condemned, potentially living a lie because there could be things going on internally that you wouldn't want people to know about, to hear about? If some of this is resonating with you, then I encourage you to spend 5 to 10 minutes answering the questions of the hidden inner strain scorecard. This is something that I've developed recently. It is across the 5 spheres. There are 5 questions for each sphere. And at the end of you responding to those questions, you get an in-depth, dynamic, personalized results page, giving you insights which you will very likely relate to on a deep level, but then also what can be your first moves, what can be the tangible things that you can start to do differently. I'm truly honored to have had the vision and the inspiration for the Inner World First framework. There is a even deeper part to this framework, specifically relating to the first sphere, the inner world sphere, and that is the inner world healing and restoration journey. But that is going to be for another video. I don't want to share too much detail right now, because the first thing that you may need right now is a safe place, a confidential space where you can begin to understand how potentially your inner world is affecting all the other parts of your life, because everything is connected. Thank you for watching this. Please do share this video if there's anyone upon your heart that you feel would benefit from hearing about the Inner World First framework and the hidden inner strain scorecard, the assessment. This is non-clinical. This is non-diagnostic. Everything that I've been working on, everything that I've developed and created by grace has come through lived experience. I'm 48 years of age. I was 41 when what had been taking place in my inner world over 20 plus years led to me experiencing total life collapse, marriage, business, professional identity. I just want to say to you now personally, you don't need to experience and go through what I ended up going through. Total life collapse, age 41. The cracks may be there. Maybe the cracks are widening in your life. You don't need to wait to experience collapse in order to truly start understanding what is taking place in your inner world. Thank you for watching. Bless you. And I truly hope that something in this message has resonated deeply with you. Thank you for watching.